So this is 5 weeks out to the 70.3 in Weymouth. So this is now my second vlog. I'm just making dinner. I'm having mussels and chips, so quite nice dinner. So the plan for this week is I've just done a fitness test just to see where I'm at, and how my body's reacted to the training. So done that, I've got my zones for on the bike, and I've now created every day what I'm going to do until race day. I kind of wanted to do that last week, but I didn't know. Last week was a bit more chaotic, so I didn't know what I was going to be able to do. But yeah, this is where I got some time for solid, consistent training, and I'm really looking forward for it. This is the first time in a year, I think, nearly a year, where I've actually had I can see time where I've had a consistent block where I can get some decent training, and it's annoying that it's right beforehand, so I'm not going to get too much adaptation out of it. Yeah, so finished uni, looking for job, but full-time work, and moving in with my girlfriend. So it's all been chaotic in the last since January. Since I came back from India, I went to India with uni, and it's just been chaos. So I haven't had a single there was a period where I just was living out of my suitcase for months. It felt like I was constantly moving up and down the country and going backwards and forwards from different places. So it's really nice to have a structured training plan now for the next 5 weeks, with the power type goals, with running goals, and swimming goals, and then yeah, should be good to move on. On for the week. So I'm just about to start my ride. I'm going to do a turbo session today. So this is a little bit of the setup. So I've got the bike. This will be the bike I'm using for the 70.3. Got the iPad here for Zwift. Fan straight into my face. Today's just 3 by 12 minutes of tempo, and I'll get off going. So I've just finished the turbo, obviously quite warm. Time to do some foam rolling, and then that'll be it for the rest of the day. Tomorrow my new tyres are coming, which I'm really excited about, so I can actually ride that bike out on the road. The tyres have gone through and they're not even holding sealant anymore. The sealant's bubbling through, so they're properly worn out now. And my tri-suit's coming tomorrow, so I'm very happy about that as well. And it's all coming together, so it's all great. On to tomorrow. So just going to start going out for a run. It's going to be about an hour and 15 to an hour and a half. It's just going to be nice and easy, not worried about pace, just keeping the heart rate low. We're going to build on running pace later on in the week, so today it's just all about endurance and kind of recovering the legs from yesterday whilst having some load. So I've just got back from my run, and I'm now sorting out my tyres, because my new tyres have come. I don't really like the tangle things, because I've got an all black bike. I don't think they're going to match very well, but they're on discount, and that's means a lot to me. In order to have a nice, I think it was like 15-20%. And I got a tri-suit as well that came today, which was also on a really nice discount. It's just that certain colour, and I think it might be the colourway that people don't like, which is why it hasn't sold well, and that was like 60% off. But I quite like it. It's a kind of orangey colour, orangey blue. So 100% run that, and it fits really well, so I really like it. But now is doing tyres. The run went well. I think I went a little bit too easy. Looking back at my heart rate, I was just like, well, I may have been a little bit too low for the hour and a half. But better than going too hard and getting injured, I guess. So I've just got back and I'm going to go to a swim club. So it's just an outdoor swimming group at my local lake. So I'm about to go there. I'm hoping it's not getting cancelled because it's obviously getting wet outside. If it does get cancelled, all I'll do is just go on the turbo and yeah, do bike stuff instead, or go for a run. I'm hoping it's not getting cancelled, but what is good, flowers are getting some water. And this is the tri suit that I'm going to be in. Yeah, I love the colour. Absolutely love the colour. Yeah, I'm a little bit like, I think the whole reason it was on such a big discount was because it was called like Pride, the Pride colourway, and then the way the guy was standing was quite camp. So I think in the photo, so I think that's put people off it. But I love the colour of it, and I don't really care. So it's good, and I really like it. So yeah, we'll see if the water's cancelled or if we're getting on with swimming today. At least my car's getting a wash. So, as you can see, I've got gold rings around my eyes. I just I just finished swimming. Didn't get cancelled. When I started, it was actually really sunny. Now it's raining again. But did 40 minutes and it was just over 2k. So for me, that was really, really good, really positive. Didn't have to take any breaks. I was able to hold my technique all the way around without my shoulders getting too tired. So really happy about that. I went with a group today. Really, really chill, super friendly group. And yeah, just started swimming, just went around the lake. They had kayakers out, which was really nice to have, because one, I can see when I'm swimming, I can sight a kayaker better than I can sight a buoy, especially when it started getting darker and the rain was coming down. They were just slightly bigger, so I could just see where I'm going a bit better, but also just the extra safety, and like we were just volunteers who were just coming out making sure that we're all safe swimming, which is great. So super happy about that, and it was a really good swim. So today's plan is a 3-hour ride with 2 by 30 minutes at target power for the 70.3, and then a 25-minute run afterwards. However, it's not raining at the moment, but it is forecast for rain and lightning almost all day. It's not too windy, it's only about 15-mile-per-hour winds, which is enough to get pushed around on as well. So it's quite dark clouds at the moment, and the visibility won't be good. I don't want to get caught out, especially if there's lightning. So what I'm going to do is do the key part of the session, which is the 2 by 30 minutes at target power. I'll do it on the turbo. The aim would be to complete 3 hours on the turbo. I don't think I can do that. Like that's tough. There's a long time on the turbo to do that. And if it's looking okay, I'll go straight out for a run straight afterwards. If it's not thundering and lightning, and I'll keep very local. So that's the idea. So yeah, just behind me is my wetsuit drying. And yeah, I'm just waiting for my iPad and phone to charge before we jump into it. Just warming up, and funny enough, the weather outside doesn't look too bad, as in it's not raining, but I can see the really dark clouds in the distance. I think the weather's quite local, so just be probably riding in and out of the rain and thunder. So I'm not willing to take that risk, and I'm on the server now, so got it set up. Okay, 2 hours into my servo session now, and I've done the 2 by 30 minutes at target power for the central through, and now it's just going to be for this myself just to keep going. We'll see how far I get. 3 hours complete, 25-minute run now, and it's raining but it's not too hard. So I've just come back from a run, 3 miles in about 18.5 minutes, so I was really happy about that. Far too fast for the, well, I'd actually run the half marathon at the end of the 70.3, but the legs felt good, so I just let them roll, and the heart rate was actually relatively low for the speed I was going, so I was quite happy. It was high tempo, so not threshold. So yeah, very happy about that, and yeah, ready to carry on. This is going to be the end of this week's video, and it's time to get myself all cleaned off because my legs are full of mud now.